The $4 million Bugatti super yacht. Hello everyone, welcome back to Amaze Media. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Bugatti has ventured to the sea with their new yacht known as the Yachts. This boat is exclusive as their cars, but they're not the only luxury brand to lend their name to floating luxury. Companies like Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Toyota all had their hands on this idea of floating luxury. Now let us take a look at Bugatti's backstory first. Bugatti used to make sports cars only, but they are now venturing into new markets. Even dating back to the 1930s, the blue speed machines were not limited to just cars. Atari designed a twin-engine racing plane called the Bugatti 100 as an example. The company is now under VW stewardship and the brand is branching out again, from creating luxury speed machines to getting in the luxury boat business. The Yachts was designed with boat maker Palmer Johnson as the first of the three coming boats from the luxury brand Bugatti. This boat has a champagne bar, fire pit, and even a jacuzzi. Its top speed is about 50 miles per hour. Although it is not as fast as the Chiron and Veyron, the design is still fabulous. This thing also comes with a huge price tag, selling for a mind-staggering $4 million. The Italian car company Lamborghini has also got into the sea business. It has recently introduced the Tecnomar for Lamborghini 63. Lamborghini used to make tractors at first, but it went on to make cars and now to yachts. The Tecnomar has 3,945 horsepower. It's a luxury sport boat capable of 60 knots while carrying numerous Lamborghini styling cues that includes a Lambo-styled instrument cluster that integrates navigation information. This thing is super fast, but it also has a hefty price tag as well, $3.4 million, with delivery starting in 2021. Another Italian company who is way ahead of Lamborghini when it comes to the sea is Ferrari. They started all the way back in the early 1990s. Ferrari teamed up with Riva to make a speedboat. It had two 390 horsepower V8 engines, pushing the Ferrari at about 54 knots. This thing is more sports than luxury. It lacks the fire pits and jacuzzis. Only 40 of these boats were made, with examples fetching about $200,000. Now, this wasn't the first time Ferrari went aquatic. In 1952, water-based speed demon Achilles Castaldi was going for the 800-kilogram speedboat record, and so they thought it was a good idea to put a F1 championship engine inside the boat. Then they strapped a pair of superchargers to it. This thing shattered the record in 1953 at about 150 miles an hour. This boat was then sold in 2012 for about $1 million. Mercedes-Benz was the first luxurious car ever to be made. Now, the 3 points of the Mercedes star was meant to conquer the land, sea, and air. 100 years later, though, they've taken their engineering prowess back to the sea. The Mercedes Aero 460 Gran Turismo, a product of Mercedes-Benz design, is meant to be an S-Class on the water. Luxury touches include the tintable windows onto the lower decks and an extendable swim platform off the back. At 26 knots, it won't win any races, but at $1.7 million, it is a good deal. Toyota, the Japanese car company, wanted to create luxury boats, but they knew that Toyota would not appeal to many, so they created Lexus. It quickly evolved from well-appointed Camrys to legitimate luxury sedans and sport cars. Lexus has teamed up with Marquez Yachts of Wisconsin to make a 65-foot yacht with the L design. It has twin engines which put out 1,350 horsepower. It is not the fastest, but it also has some nice accommodations. That includes a stateroom as well as 3 others below deck. If you want to consider buying this, be sure to save up to $4.85 million just to buy this boat. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Until next time, stay safe.